I'm actually here. Yes. Oh, miracle of miracles, I actually showed up this week. Welcome, everyone, to Lycan's in the stream. And last week I felt like I was at the bottom of the Chesapeake Bay. Yeah, it was just... yeah, it was one of those dog pile kind of things. I'm very sorry that there was no stream next week, but hey, I'm here now. And hello, Rick. And what? I'm speaking double. The fuck? Oh, what the shit. Hold on. It's always something with this. Huh. Exact same settings as normal. Hang on. Okay, does that sound any better? Huh. Hello, Misfit Kitten. Are you hearing double from me? I just disabled and re-enabled the microphone after unplugging it and plugging it back in. Sometimes it has some shenanigans after I do a Windows restart. Fuck. Okay, Baxter Bunny. Hey, somebody new. How you doing, dude? Or dudette. Or either. Very good to see. Music is repeating too? Oh, son bitch. My God, just... End user error meaning it's me? Oh. Well, since you said good grief, may I reply with, ah! Yeah, I've made that mistake too before, Rick, no worries. Dude, as many times as I call on you for tech support, I am not going to knock you for any accident you might make. Believe me. But let's see. So we got Rick, we got Misfit Kitten, Baxter Bunny. Cool. I always love it when new people come into the chat. That is awesome. You know, in Peanuts lore, there was actually one time that Charlie Brown did kick the football while Lucy was holding it. And it was one of the books when some kind of formula that Snoopy made him invisible. So Lucy had no idea he was there and was just like... I don't know why she was holding the football, but yeah, while Charlie Brown was invisible, he successfully kicked it. Only problem was only he and Snoopy... could prove it. I'm fairly certain, even if Lucy knew it was true, she wouldn't admit it because she's a, evil fucking sadist. I swear, in the world of Peanuts, Lucy was like a dom with no code word. I mean, people talk about Peppermint Patty and Marcy, but, anyway, now that I've tainted your peanuts, like I said, yes, I wanted to apologize for not streaming last week and also not putting anything up. It was one of those perfect storm days. I did not get a lot of sleep. I was not feeling well. And right before the stream, this may seem trivial, but everybody knows I collect action figures. And before the stream, I happened to glance over at one of them and notice that it had gotten damaged. The one in question was Transformers Combiner Wars Devastator, which was only ever available in a set, and when I got it many years ago, like at least 5 years ago, it was about $170. Today, if you got the set, it would be about $575. But I had bought a couple of 3D printed accessories for it, and one of the ones I got were a pair of drills, like big honking drills to go on place of the fists. And when I put them on initially, it didn't seem like there was any problem. Everything, the elbows bent fine, they stayed in place fine. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I left it on, and they had to have been on there for at least a half year. And the other night, last Wednesday rather, before the stream, I noticed that they were pointing straight down. And I'm like, oh shit. So I took the drills off, put the fists back on, and tried to pose the elbow joints for them. And they held fine, like in 45-degree angle position and 90-degree angle. But when I tried to put the original gun in one of the fists, it sagged completely. Which means that the weight of those drills over time has worn down the elbow joints. And I think it can be fixed, but I don't know. But at the time, I was like, okay, now I'm tired, I'm sick, and I'm pissed. So I just wasn't good company, so I decided to cancel the stream, and I was going to put up a quick something to advertise it. But then, hi Joseph, how are you, sir? And I was going to put up a quick something to advertise as such, but then Premiere started giving me problems. Like, it kept giving me an error message when I tried to put an MP3 in for audio under the announcements. So at that point, I'm just like, fuck everything, and I went to bed. And that was actually, honestly, the start of about a 4-day funk, where I really had no energy or ambition to do much of anything except sleep, eat, some socializing with my parents, and I spent most of that time playing Power Wash Simulator because it kind of zens me. So yeah, the second half of last week in general was a thing, but I'm feeling better now. Okay. Alright, well, enough of the therapy shit. Let's get off the couch and get to the gaming. Okay. And, Baxter, just curious, is this your first time watching one of my streams, or have you watched before? I know there is some delay. between between what I say and when the chat updates because of YouTube. Nothing I can really do about that. Okay. So let me go ahead and get my timer going. All right, a quick drink of water first. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Tonight on Wildermyth, a farewell and hello to arms. Welcome back, and we are at the tail end of Chapter 6, no pun intended, and I have managed to accomplish a couple of things in the time between the last episodes and this one. First and foremost, I've actually checked the big concern that I had last time, which was that I may not even have enough time to finish Chapter 6 and do all the things that are still in front of me. The fact is, I played through the rest of Chapter 6 to test, and I actually will have enough time. So I don't have to rush myself. And I also found out that there are a couple of things I thought I would need to do. Excuse me. Yeah, cut that, obviously. I found out that there are a couple of things I thought I would need to do that I don't have to. So, yeah, we're going to have plenty of time to take care of what's remaining here. Now, the other thing I did, I had finally gotten a response as to how to get the transformed limbs wielding weapons to work. So, a little bit of a explanation on this. It's kind of complicated to verbally explain, but I'll try. There were two of many mods that were created by a person on Steam named Smoker. They created a ton of different mods, 3 of which I always used in Wildermyth. One was Expanded Armors, one was Expanded Humans themes, which takes themes that might normally have only one transformation and gives them full transformation, just, pimps them out completely, along with different abilities. And the other one was Expanded Utilities themes, which is what allowed transformed limbs to use weapons. Now, the problem is Smoker's mods, while awesome, have not been updated for a long time, and Wildermyth has since gone through updates that break the original mods that he made. But a person on Steam by the name of Tengo, Tengo, created a patch for the Smoker's expanded themes, humans, and that actually brought all of Smoker's work up to date. But they are, as far as I know, they are looking into doing some of the others, but they haven't committed to anything yet. But I do want to publicly thank Tango for their work on this. It's very awesome. As far as the utilities, credit for this goes to a Steam user called Whiskey Jack. Whiskey Jack had contacted me based on a post that I made and gave me instructions on how to update Smoker's utility themes mod in order to have it be compatible with the new patch that Tango made. And I went through the instructions, and as usual, I screwed a few things up, so I had to try it a few times. But eventually, I managed to finally get it to work. almost. But it's definitely working enough for my personal taste. There's a couple of things I'm willing to live with, but eventually, hopefully, those will get figured out. But I'll show you those in a second here. I like how even the cat is frosty. Yes, yes, kitten. The cat has frost fur. I love it. So basically, what happens here? I used the cheats to give some of the characters that didn't have transformed arms yet their full arm suite, and you notice the weapons are kind of floating there in midair, but whatever. The point is they work. So the big thing here, when I did this before, these were Median stats with the staff. I had tried them in when I was first trying to get the mod to work, and the staff had disappeared, so the mods had also disappeared, but now the staff is there, so still has this. I almost wish I had learned about this before I had to give up her throwing axes, but better late than never. Oh, and just a little proof of concept. Same stats. So I went through with a whole bunch of the people. Joria now has full arms, and she has her wand, and she has her amulet, whatever it is. Lunellen, both transformed arms, still has her staff. Sandera didn't need anything because she was complete. Now, Cheiron I have left alone, and there is a reason for this. I did a test, and with both skeletal arms, he does still have his bow, and he does still have his archery skills. But his arms and his changes are actually going to be story-based, not just end-of-chapter-based. So I wanted to leave those alone so I could show you all the parts of the story. They don't take long at all, but I wanted to do that for completion's sake. So I left Cheiron as they are. They are. Doing it again. Now, a few of them I didn't do anything with because they didn't have themes. That would be Lee and Elamvir. And, Lee and Elamvir. Sinine has both crow arms now, but she has her crossbow, she has her net. Now, something interesting about this. I have tested this, and Sinine has all of her archery capabilities still. She did not lose any of those, as you can see, because she still has the crossbow and she can still throw the net. Minnie is the other one I didn't do anything with because she doesn't have a theme. Gran, as you notice, still has his sword and he can still swap weapons. Grenkin. It would be funny if this thing went through the pincer like it was being held by it, but not quite. But who cares? It works. Okay, now this is where things got kind of weird. I tried doing this first with Cannady. For some reason, I cannot have Cannady keep her weapon if her arm is transformed. I don't know why. It can't be because she was one of the original characters, because I had no problem with Median. It can't be because she's a hunter, because I had no problem with Sinine. And as far as I know, the things that I did to change the script, I went into each individual script for each theme in Notepad and took something out. I did the exact same thing with Wolf that I did with everything else, but for some reason, if I try to change Candady's arm, she loses her crossbow and her archery abilities. For some reason, ambush will still show up as an option, but if she sets an ambush, the enemies will walk right through it, and prepared shot will appear, but nothing will happen if I select it. So I don't really know what's going on with there. So as of right now, I'm leaving Candidate alone. But I was kind of doing that anyway, so nothing much different. Okay, so, did I leave anyone out? No, I didn't. Okay, so yeah, that brings us to where we are. So I have 4 people down here. Now I'm going to do a quick switch because I want to have the strongest party I can together. So I'm going to send Elamvir up here, and I'm going to have Kennedy and Median come down here to help patrol. Okay, so the rest of them there are going to keep patrolling, and these folks up here are going to go ahead and start the item search. Because, as I mentioned, I do have enough time for it. Okay. And Sandera is just going to Netflix and chill, or whatever the equivalent is. Hello, Scorn. How are you? Wow, I got a lot of people in the chat tonight. I love it. Baxter, you still there? Okay, arrived. Yes, good. Okay, infestation's been cleared down there. Alright, so now let's go ahead and assault this place. I kind of ran through and did just quick assaults just to test everything, but now let's do some fun here. Let's try Apothecary. Springtide, spring on the slopes, and I'm heading down the mountain. You stay if you want, whoever the hell you are. Oh, and by the way, I realized a problem I had with one of the other mods. With a lot of the mods, I forgot to activate them both in the main menu and for this particular game. So now you notice this person is wearing glasses because of one of the mods I have. Violet Camless. Camless? Okay, clearly not a cam girl. Something like a fire in your voice. Everything okay? Hey, that's the guy who made it all happen. Gran? Did he make it all happen? I don't know. Hauling my gear up these switchbacks like an ox. Did I just say switchblacks? Oh, God. Cut that, cut it. Hauling my gear up these switchbacks like an ox. Look at you, stony as the peaks. I'm guessing that's because of the theme he has. That's our world. Hey, we're here for the Drauven. Heard they were under Dunrun Outfitter in the valley. Yeah, I haven't gotten any better in reading this in 2 weeks. We've heard the same things. People in the lowlands are getting driven out. Hi, guy barely visible in the... I'm going to name him Solitude because he's Solitude standing in the doorway. Suzanne Vega. Yeah, well, Gran, you remember my husband. Husband now, is it? The home smells like 6 kinds of sage. Violet asked for my hand, if you'd believe that. Why wouldn't he believe it? Yeah, I'm a catch. Well, spruce the place up a bit since you were last this way. Cowlin's good at the digging and sawing and building and all. And apparently horticulture because there's a big plant growing in the house. Oh, that's just Lunellen. You're the apothecary? Gran talks about you a lot. It runs in my family, you could say. Medicines for illness, treatments for pain, shrining unctions, and oils for other needs and uses, plus, general stuff, herbs and herbal things. She has healing skill, not just mixtures. All of my medicines are made from 100% crushed snakes. You'll boast about it, see? And all I'm saying is it's worse than landslides nowadays. Her medicine is worse than landslide? What? Okay, there's something I missed in the context there. Sorry if we're intruding, can give you space if you need it. No, we lost his sister to a landslide, this time last year. She saw a reflection in a snow-covered hill till the landslide brought it down. Was just foraging down the hill, and the wind was high. Rainy winter, you know. That's a possibility around here? It's not about my sister. The low villages need healing hands, supplies, but Drauven ruled the slopes now. It's just getting worse and we're not capable of fighting them off. So I'm saying if they can, folks will climb up to us. We need to be stocked and ready. They just back out slowly. Which ones? I love the idea that the two sisterhood members are just so frightening to them they back out of their own home and just keep going. Can't fault you for good sense, but Violet disagrees, I'm guessing? Stop trying to be impartial. You're my bitch. What good healer asks the wounded to drag their gnawed-on bodies to her door? I've got to go down there and help them. Gran, I'm seeing a couple of ways we could go. I'm going to do a little extra recon, I guess. Lunellen, you know these people too? I'll just be a little bit. I'm just not sure what magical power you think you wield that'll keep you safe. You're softer than me, dear, and I wouldn't like my chances. I need you too. How long will we listen to this? Well, at least one more set of frames. It's been a strain on both of you, I can see, and I'm sorry it's got you fighting. Well, it's not really your business either way. It's just we've come to rout these Drauven, and we will. We'll make the lowlands safe. He's serious? Gran's a warrior. And don't call him seriously. I mean, we'll support you, but we're not even militia trained. Aside from water and bandaging, we Calland stop. They're willing to do what's needed, no matter what it might cost them. We should follow their example. Your husband's right, though. We don't go out there on a roll of the dice. We're pretty confident we'll win. A risk should be worthwhile. Dumb to pick up a sword if you can't even swing it. A good deed makes you smile. That's worth some of our while, at least. I have no idea what exactly is going to happen here. If, my guess is if I pick number 2, that the two of them will go with them. But having said that, this is probably going to be another case with the farmers, where they don't really do much of anything, unless possibly she's a mystic. That's the only thing I can think of that might be the ringer here. You know what? What the hell? We'll take. If I'm right, this will take him with, so we'll do that. My mother always told me that to treat any illness, one must be willing to suffer the same illness. This is like that to me. And what's it to me who suffers it? Wow, you picked a prize. Violet, you're brave, and I love that you're brave, but sometimes I think it's just because you don't understand what you could lose, or who you could lose. And in my worst moments, I think you do understand. The apothecary's husband stalks out the back door. Calland, well, sorry, yeah, I have a lot to say, but I'm not going to say it. Maybe just sit this one out, you know? You've got a talent, a trade, a marriage, maybe don't get greedy. I don't know if she has a marriage after this. Well, Gran, Lunellen, go do what you came here to do, and good luck. Your work will be celebrated, and anyway, we'll be down to help with the recovery. We'll be right behind you. The apothecary hastily fills their needs and wants. Thus Gran and Lunellen leave to rejoin Cheiron and carry out their task. Interesting set of words you came up with. A woman thinks of these things sometimes. I have to take her word on that. It was well said, love. Well said. Well, it was said. Plus 14 charisma for Lunellen. Okay, so we got something out of it. And 2 legacy points. Okay. I'm fine. I would rather have the legacy points than find out what these people could or couldn't do and possibly get them killed. All heroes 2 temp health. Yay! Oh shit! Yeah. Okay, one of these things. Good God. Is it out there immediately? Okay, no it isn't, so small blessing there. Let's see, if I go over here, I should have a through shot on these 2. Yes, I do. They'll scare the Drauven off with their arguing, possibly. This is Drauven Divorce Court. Oh, by the way, since Medea now has 2 arms, she has a Frost Slash, which can freeze an enemy on use. She also has Blizzard, which is a very wide area attack, kind of like it's kind of like the I think a Scalding Rain is what it's called, but it freezes if she hits a stunt. So very, very cool. No pun intended. Actually, yes, pun totally intended. Okay, let's see if we can set up a big hit right to us right off the bat. Okay, I can hit both of them. I'm fine with that. And takes them both out. Woohoo! I'm happy. I got a rock. I am a rock. You are knocked back. Okay, Chayrin, who you'll notice still has every limb he had, but that won't last. Yeah, that's an easier thing to get rid of. Okay, now I don't think she has the option for Splinter Salvo. Oh, well, they aren't. That isn't wood anyway. And I hate the haunts have gotten annoying because they just dodge every goddamn thing. Okay. Rare a time when the that's a very rare time when the Raid Knight didn't charge. Very, very odd. Set up another through shot. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to show off her wonderful Blizzard ability because I wanted to get everybody else out of the way. Oh. Okay, I thought it covered a bigger terrain than that. My bad. So... Okay, so I moved everybody for nothing. This has all been a terrible waste of time. Like you're used to anything else with me. I'll kill this dumb fuck. Okay. Come on, baby. Light his taint on fire. And she'll move up next to her honey. Okay, so gonna move Median up here, then get Gran down here so she can give him some first aid. And that will take the poison status away. Oh, he now has a crush, by the way, which will strike the floor around him. It will damage enemies, inflict concussion on stunt. But as you see right now, those percentages that are up there, if he does it now, the only thing he's going to hit are the rest of his allies, and that's not advisable at all. Stonewalling, because he has 2 stone arms. Stone arms protect Gran for 1 turn. Also, Chayrin has, let's see, Rogue, because he killed an enemy. He entered Grey Plane. Okay, so I'm going to get him up here and prepare him to open the door. And let's see, what have we got around here to play with? Okay, yeah, that gives me a couple of options, so we'll do that. She's a... let's see, burns out if not on debris. That's... but she's... yeah, I'm going to ignite another fire next to Kennedy. And hopefully that will stick around so she'll still have Ember Arrows. If not, I can always... what I can actually do... yeah, what I can actually do is bust one of these things, and then I'll have debris to put it on. Okay. Alright, so that'll do it. Let's see if the fires stay. Excuse yourself. Well, yeah, I forget at some of these later stages, instead of having somebody around to open the door, oftentimes the enemies will just do it their own damn selves. Okay. Well, first things first, I got to get the hell out of this red area, because that's where the napalm is going to come in. Okay. First things first, I better get Chayrin out of the way. And I'll let him go ahead and take his turn while I'm at it. Oh. Well, he killed him. Never mind. Which also puts him in Grey Plane. But that's fine. You know, now I can actually plan stuff without having to constantly move around and dodge the impending chaos. Okay. Hotfoot. It's useless to try and put him on. And I also just realized that that was not a haunt. That was a rack of clothes. Wow, I'm getting paranoid. It's useless to try and do the ignite on a square that a haunt is standing on, because they'll dodge it every damn time. Just... it gets insane. Floor is lava. Matt Morrow! Hey! How are ya? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Oh, always a pleasure. Let's see. Who's left? Gran, okay. Okay, for the grand finale of this round. Rock and roll. Concussed. I threw a rock. You are concussioned. I had to say concussioned because, you know. Simon and Gargo funk yourself. Ha. This is the problem with fire. It's very often... It often likes to go places where it wasn't a moment ago. Yeah, why? Yeah, I got a through shot. Why was I going to just do one? Okay, yeah, you know what? You take the whole thing. That's what you get for hiding back there. Okay. Bash. Punch out. Yeah, that's a Superman punch, Roman Reigns. Friendly fire isn't, after all, even if it really wants to be your friend. Tell that to your average pyromaniac, see what they think. Friendly fire has the right of way? Yeah, pretty much. And my favorite advice when it comes to warfare, hand grenades and landmines are neutral. Okay, my Mystic is going through withdrawal. Constrict. Squeeze play. Oh, and it's hobbled. That'll help. That won't. Now we got the Mystic going at it. Yeah, I don't remember when Median gained this ability, but she has... I think it was when she got the Frost Body. If anything goes near her, they take damage from ice shards. Machine guns are to whom it may concern. Hand grenades are to occupants. Nice. Oh, by the way, the people new to the chat, if you're wondering why I'm rereading everything and then commenting on it, it's because I can't figure out how to make the YouTube chat actually big enough in the final video to be legible. Yeah, that's basically my way. That's basically my way of making sure your comments are known. Artillery, dear grid square. Let's try out that new ice armor hers, shall we? Ooh. Very impressive. Oh, it's Bash, Bash, Bash. Brand new Milton Bradley game. And Sharon brings it home. No, he doesn't, because I forgot about the Mystic. Oh, and the Haunt, too. There's a Haunt there. Lover's Vengeance. Because he hit Gran. Yeah, little proof of concept. They can even dodge fire right underneath their goddamn legs. That is so fucking annoying. Okay, well, I know you're coming. Okay, see, it's not fooled by the ambush. Wolf Girl sees all. And Gran goes up a level. Let's see. Back Slam is a swift action every other turn. Gran knocks an enemy up to 3 tiles away, dealing 5 damage. 1 damage for each armor Gran has. So it would be 5, okay. Riposte. Gran will counterattack after a successful melee block or dodge. Wolf Call. After a successful hit, Gran's allies gain +2 speed for this and the following turn. Shard Skin Upgrade, +1 armor. When a physical melee attack hits Gran, but only shreds armor, twice that damage is reflected back at the attacker. Good choices, all. Artillery's equivalent of a mass like... Yeah, like a artillery bombing is kind of the equivalent of a phishing scheme, isn't it? Or like spam, but with booms. Oh, which one do I pick? Yeah, he's going to be in the thick of things. And by the way, with the way they put the sword and the shield together here, at first glance, I swore this was a shovel. It looked like one of those entrenching tools, e-tools that the various branches of the military have, those like small folding shovels. What do I do with him? He's already got something to bash an enemy away. I think I'm going to go with Riposte. Saw a vid recently. Apparently the same company makes mail trucks and the B-2 bomber. Become Shovel Knight. I think somebody's probably made a mod for that, honestly, because they have a mod for different kinds of offhand items. There may very well be a shovel amidst that. Mail trucks deliver stuff in 2 to 3 days domestically. Bomber does international shipping same day. Yeah, but the problem with the bomber is your package is guaranteed to arrive damaged. So I hope you insured it. A pair of bracers, 0.7 health. 6. Okay, I'm going to give those to Lunellen because she has the lowest. Burned out. Okay, now the 2 Old Wayne's prices here are the ones that are going to advance Charon's skeletal theme. And the one I am going to do is the bottom one, because it's the most appropriate for the dagger. Doesn't arrive damaged, it damages on arrival. Well, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, really. Later, alone. This will upset some people, I'm sure. Are you talking about the fact that you now have a skeletal arm, or that your body has bisected? Gales blow outside. The door shudders on brass hinges. House beams groan, and the corners of stray scrolls flutter like trapped moths. By an infinity. General Foods International Coffees. Raid Knight Extra Armor. Oh, great. I was just talking about how the Raid Knight didn't have enough armor. Well, I was thinking it. I wasn't talking about it. Yeah, that's exactly what I need. So take a quick look at Charon here. Okay, now, the thing is, this isn't, okay, this actually is doing what it's supposed to. Because if under normal circumstances, if there was an arm change, for the skeleton theme, this arm would always wield Old Wayne, and this arm, when it changes, would wield a big skeletal kind of bone staff, sickle-looking thing. So this should have become a crossbow, but the fact that it didn't tells me that it worked, as he's still going to have his. I did again. He's non-binary, and I keep forgetting that. They are going to have their normal weapon outload. They were right. Tougher enemies did upset a few people. Yes, indeed. Me particularly. Yeah, but like I said, I wanted to wait in story for that to happen, so you could see the natural progression of the theme. And there'll be one more of those, and then after that I will probably make Cheiron full-fledged science exhibit. Okay. So we will go ahead and save as usual, and that will be a good part to pause. So next episode we will hunt down stuff here and do what we need to, and then check in with our buddies up north and let them take care of what they have to. So in the meantime, thank you all for joining me, and always remember, in the words of the Smashing Pumpkins, disarm you with a smile. So take care until we game again. Cut. Okay. Let me reset my timer. All right. Okay. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Here they come now, saying "Boney, boney." Welcome back to Wildermyth, and as you can see, Cheiron has lost a little weight. The ultimate crash diet, where you're just down to, well, not even skin and bones, just bones, and it'll get worse from there. But yeah, that was accomplished, as well as clearing out some Drauven for some people. So what I am going to do now, I'm going to get started on this to secure the place. But I am only going to need 4 people for this. So I am going to let Cheiron have a break and leave these 4 down here to do that. Now, as for Cheiron, I am going to have him, as soon as I find him, I'm going to have him travel here and join up with Sandera and Elimvir. And I have a definitive reason for that. And meanwhile, we have the folks up here still securing this site. But you notice, excuse me. But you notice we have 120 days left. So like I mentioned before, plenty of time to get this done. So let's get it done. Site is secured. Let's see what we got. 1 heartwood, 1 ingot, 1 spell thread, 1 bourbon, 1 scotch, 1 beer. Tiger shard sash, +5 accuracy. Okay. $13, 136. Okay, yeah, I'm going to give that to the actual hunter. Now, here's the thing. I'm actually planning ahead for the next chapter, because I did go into that and I know what's coming up. In the next chapter, by then I will have a total of 13 people in the party, which means there are going to be 2 parties of 5 that are going to be doing the active exploring and fighting, and there's going to be a party of 3 that's going to be, they're basically going to back clean up. Their primary purpose will be to go to areas that are infested and patrol them, and also to do the scrounging and the reinforcement afterwards. In other words, it's very unlikely that they're going to see any fighting. So I've already decided that Elenvir is one of them, but I'm probably going to keep her around as a legacy character, so, you know, anything that'll help in a later game, why not? Okay, now here's the thing. Because of the positioning here, this is far away from where the Chapter 7 stuff is going to take place, which means I don't need to give it any fortification at all. There are never going to be any enemies this high unless I really, really, really screw up. So I am just going to go ahead and proceed on here. And do my scouting. Now let's see. Okay, yeah, I set everything up. Okay, he is there. Okay, so now I'm going to do a preview of coming attractions, and I am going to send these 3 to go ahead and scout this tile. Now, there's nothing actually more that I can do there. Okay. In fact, it turns on down the starseed tree. Let's see. No, still not the one I was hoping for. Okay. Well, I'll do, I'm going to do the alternate because I think it's kind of funny. On the farthest outreaches of Stormy Plains. I'll just do one last sweep over the next ridge there and call it good. Then I'll play a game of It'll Do. I think we've seen just about everything there is to see in this area. Except, of course, for the orgasm tree. Halt, who goes there? Who goes there? I'm armed. Show yourself. Show your tits. I have beads. Self. Gasp. They really both do have that Tim Taylor Home Improvement look. Like, although not a true doppelganger, because where's the hammer? What the blazes? What the blazes? That's not funny. Stop it. That's not funny. Stop it. Who are you? What are you? Who am I? I'm Lee. But I'm Lee. I'm Lee Gutterwrench of Bonnie Bottle. No, I'm Lee Gutterwrench of Bonnie Bottle. This will be the perfect time for you to claim to be from a much better named city with a much better surname. Why would you admit to that if you had... Yeah. I remember my childhood. You're some sort of changeling. I remember my childhood. I broke my leg when I was 7. It was an okay life. I had this book all full of interesting facts. But that was my book of facts. How could you know about that? Alternative facts! Fake news! Sad! Nobody ever take that out of context, I swear to God. How could you know about that? What are you doing here? I was on patrol just doing one last sweep. I was about to call it good. You have my memories. You know my thoughts. It's like there are 2 of me. If you're really me, then maybe we can talk this out. I need to get away from this thing now. I need to destroy it. You know what, yeah, let's give ourselves a good talking to. Okay then, Lee of Bonnie Bottle, let's take this nice and easy, huh? See, I'm putting my weapons away. Your weapons, but those are my weapons. No, they're not. They're nowhere on you. How did you get my weapons? They're our weapons, I suppose. You are me, or I'm you. Maybe both. And so are we, and we are all together. We don't just look the same, we have the same memories. I remember the same childhood. Breaking my leg, the book of facts. I knew an old soldier once, crazy with a wooden leg. What was his name? Old Tria? Huh, her name was Old Tria. Nice try, But that was so... I love the fact you picked that name right there. You're like, nice try, but I don't think you can trick me. You have my memories, you know my thoughts. It's like there are two of me. If you're me, then maybe we can talk this out. I need to get away from this thing now. I need to destroy it. Well, now talking seems like the best solution. Okay, Lee of Bonnie Bottle, let's be friends. My thoughts exactly. I guess that shouldn't surprise me. So, now that there's two of us, what do we do about it? I don't know. I'm not sure we can both go back to the others. Good point. That might get a little confusing, to say the least. You know what I have secretly always wanted to do? Of course I do. Go back to Bonnie Bottle and see if Ariel will take me back. He always was the one that got away. Now, I'd like to point out something. Now, this... Whoever happens to get the alternate, get rid of both of them to be sure, yeah. Or do like Stroker and Hoop, shoot them, like stab them both in the knee, like, great, now I can take my time figuring it out. I'd like to point out that, the alternate with whoever gets picked for it, it'll come up with these, different facts or things or, whatever, like, know what I've always wanted to do. Now, I find it interesting it picked Lee because her entire story was that she always wanted to join the Sisterhood of Embers. And now we find out she secretly always wanted to do something else. I'm like, you got what you want. Why would you walk away from it? Of course I do. Go back to Bonnie Bottle and see if Errol will take me back. He always was the one that got away. But I can't leave the company. I'm needed here. But with the two of us, one could stay with the group, while the other can take that second chance with Arl. It's perfect. But who does which? Chat wouldn't let you use the K word. Crispies? There's only one K word I can think of that might be banned. But that is also a proper name, so I don't know. I think you can figure the one I'm talking about. Draw lots. And so, there you are, Lee. We were getting worried. Yeah, we thought you might have gotten lost. Quite the contrary. I think you could say I found myself. Okay, so now we have a Beth from Rick and Morty season, 2 or 3? Yeah, it was the ABCs of Beth, where we don't know for sure if the Beth that was around at the end of the season was a clone or not. So yeah, we will always forever wonder about Lee. Okay. Let's see. Hide and fabric, 2 fabrics, 2 hides as usual. I like one of each. So you all go ahead and get on that. Okay, the site is secure. Hides and fabrics. Okay. Elkhorn sash for accuracy. Let's see. 103, 113, 136. Yeah, I am planning on using I am planning on using Minnie in the next chapter, so I'm going to go ahead and give her that. Okay, now this area is in the border of where I will be running into those problems in the next chapter, so I absolutely must build some defenses here. And I have the days to do it, I think. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Let me see something, actually. I'm just curious how long... no, it's a little too long. Stick with tier 2. Okay. So I'm going to get them going on that. Okay. Alright, so I have no need to do anything with this. So let's see, the only thing I need to do at this point is figure out who I'm taking for the final battle, and it's actually, I think the only one from this group that I'm going to want there is Sanine. So I'm gonna get her there just in case. Okay, I find it interesting that she and Joria are on the same place, as well as all these people, but Sanine gets there faster, so I guess it really is as the crow flies. What do you know? Okay. You know what? Actually, let's move everybody. Okay, I think as far as I can move her is up here, strangely. Travel group. I forgot I could do that. Okay, so yeah, we'll get everybody down there. Yeah, the whole point of getting everybody down there is so that when the time comes, I have the entire party to pick from. Do I really have to patrol again? Okay. Okay, everybody, we have so many people, some of them are stuck in the mountains. Okay, now we're going to save because this end of chapter battle sucks. Really, really sucks. But we're going to do the best we can. Okay, so let me pick the best people I possibly can. That is not you. No. Okay. Well, let's see. If Candide is there, then Median absolutely has to be. Um, and get Sanine. And Lunellen. Unfortunately, since I can't pick a sixth, this means that Sanine will not get her special bonuses because of her relationship with, or is it Grenkin? I think it's her and Grenkin. Shit, I can't remember who's with who. Who's cheating who and who's being true and who don't even care anymore. Yes, done already. Let's go. Okay, I had to unpause it. The ancient wall. They stand on the wall, finding it where that mountain walker man had said it would be. A geographic causeway connects settled lands to the unwatched wilds. This wall was built along it rather than across, making it impossible, or at least inconvenient, to move a large force around. It's big. What's the plan exactly, you think? There's timber around, there's fixtures in the earth. We can make catapults, barricades. Until they get here, we fortify the place. They spend the next week and a half. Well, there were enough days left, so they could do that. I wonder if that changes at all if you're down to the wire on days. I don't know. They spend the next week and a half filling gaps, building defenses. Not common knowledge, some of these things, but possible to figure out if you've got the right text, or if you have the right flavor text possibly. One of them's always scouting for knowledge of their foe, and this person doubles as the food and forage detail. Luckily, there was a 7-Eleven inside there. The fire before the battle, a loose and eager mood takes hold. The Drauven attack at dawn. Gravashik! The Starbucks opens in response. Okay. I don't remember if there are actually pilots in the deck or not. I think there are. But there are none showing up immediately, which I'm happy with. The thing that doesn't make me too happy are the two red cloaks there. Or red oak? Are they red oak or red cloak? I don't fucking know. It's impossible to tell with that font if they're red cloaks or red oaks. The point is, they suck. Big sucky things. Okay, now, we have a long defensive line here. Nothing says we necessarily have to stay in it, but it's to our advantage. So we've got one place where the enemies can appear up there, another here, and sadly, another here, and another here. Over there, and up there. The catapults are only aimed this way. So what we need to really do is have at least one person manning the catapults. And what I try to do is two people down in this area that can switch off between sides. So Kennedy is not who I want at the catapult. what I want to do is get her there, and she can then light the lamp to get ember arrows. Okay. Okay, so let's see. I really should have brought Sandera for this. Having the lightning would be a lot more useful than having Gran in as a close range fighter. Because if the barricades burst, I've got serious problems. Okay, so I fucked up on that. Anyway, so let's see. I'm going to get Lunella here manning the catapult. And there's nothing she can interfuse with that I won't regret later. Yeah, you can actually destroy the catapult or the barricade if you want, but I don't want her doing either one. Okay, so that's going to be it for her. I think Median is going to be the person taking care of the catapult here for much the same reason. And she does also have the blizzard attack, but I'm going to save that for if some big things come in. So I think, well, actually I can go ahead and get an early shot in on these guys. Or not. Gran's already where I want him, right by the catapult. And thank you for revealing that third person of you. That third person of you. Yes. Dart agrees. And in the process of firing the catapult, I completely destroyed Median's discus. Weren't that brilliant? Alright. So finish his turn by loading the catapult. Okay, now as for Sinine, I have her down here, and we'll go ahead and let her silk step. Okay, so I got everybody in position. Now I just got to wait for the assholes to show up and see who's appearing where. Oh, Christ. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, my fucking Lord. This is not good. Oh, this is so many types of not good. Okay. Here are my two problems. If this happens the way I think it is going to happen, I am about to lose that barricade next turn, and possibly the catapult. And up here, I am definitely going to lose this catapult. Because if they coat that area in fire, that area includes the catapult and also includes the barricade. Well, I may not lose it immediately, but I'm probably going to lose it within a couple of turns. Which is very, very not what I want. Okay. The hell? Fire the fucking catapult. What? Okay, I had this happen in the test game too. I don't know why. And it can't be because there are obstructions there, because it hit the rock before. Okay, hang on a goddamn minute. Okay. need somebody with water powers or something. It's funny you say that. Because maybe Median can put the fires out? I don't know. That would be worth investigating. Okay, well, in either case, all right, let me do Median first. I'm going to get her up here so she can still, everybody pee on the flames. Well, I don't know if Gran should pee on the flames. It'd be like passing a kidney stone. What the fuck? Why are my catapults freezing? What in the name of 17 dicks? Okay, it's working down there. Okay, right now I am less worried about catapults, yes. Very, very, very well said. Okay, right now I am a lot less worried about what's going on the left than I am on the right. So let me see if I can get rid of him. Shit. Come on, make it happen. Fuck! Okay. Barrier's toast. I'm going to lose the barrier next turn. There's no getting around it. I don't know, like, apparently it's something to do with these guys becoming, I don't know what it was, intangible, non-targetable, what the fuck. If I want to fire rocks at something in the distance that I only believe is there, I am well within my rights to do that. Oh, all I can do is light the fucking lamp. I could have done that standing there. Alright, well, fuck it. Might as well fire the thing. Alright, well, at least I killed that. Alright, well, let's watch it all fall apart. Okay, more stuff's coming, but thankfully no pilots. Stone Temple or otherwise. Okay, well, it didn't destroy the thing completely. Ooh. I am in deep doo-doo here. And, yeah, the catapult's gone. Oh, dickums. Forest Will. Tree Forest Will. Lunellen smashes a nearby foe with her tree arms, inflicting concussion on stunt, and planting a tree if the target is killed. Interesting. Apparently I can only do that 2 times, so... let's see. Let's see if I can just bash this fucker. I indeed can bash this fucker. Fucker is bashed. Okay, I have to be near it in order to get the tree. Alright, so I think what will we do? What will we do? We do this. Oh, good. I'm not 100% sure what he had infused, but I'm glad that he can no longer do anything with it. Ah, shame there was nothing next to him. Oh well. Nope, switch characters first. Fuck, I can't load it and fire it in the same turn. Okay, well, it's going to be gone. And that's the only thing I can hit with the rock. Damn it. Double damn it. Okay, that's not a viable target. Okay, we're going to need to have her fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. Why can't you go there? That's outlined in blue. Why can't you go there? Or they... Oh, I see why. I see why. It's because it's outlined in blue because it's a place you can stand on to use the catapult. But yeah, she can't get all the way there. Okay. I'm with you. I'll take it. Oh, she actually can fire the catapult. Okay. Yeah, let's soften these two up. Or not. Okay. Median's got to get out of the way. Like so. Problem with Steel Fire is she can't get it across here. And there's nothing she can interfuse with on the other side. I'll just end her turn loading the catapult then. Sneer. I don't know what sneer means. No idea. Cord and vines. Okay, that's interesting. There are two of them, but they're channeling the fireballs in the same place. What the... Oh, mouse went all the way down. I saw something down here attacking. Okay, you know what, ass face? I know you're down here somewhere. There we go. I'll catch you. Okay, I can hit the one I really want to. Okay, good. I can't fire the catapult. If I stay there, Median's going to get toasted. And everything she could do something with is on this side. She's got nothing to work with. There you go. Keep her buns from burning. Okay, load catapult. There you go. Let's play my favorite Sega Genesis game, Chuck Rock. I can't hit that one in the front, unfortunately, because I'll end up damaging the barrier. I'll take that. Okay. Meanwhile, the stumps I'm not all that worried about, but yeah, let's get rid of the Terror Bird because it can make everything else a lot stronger. Fuck. Can I have a catapult campfire? Oh, fuck, another one's coming. Why do I need another one? Yeah, way to go, Kennedy. You know, definitely contributing. And there goes the barrier. Well, as a negative, there goes the other barrier. Shit. Okay, well, as a negative, two of my barriers are gone. As a positive, Median can now make use of some of the things over there. Ah, shit. Oh, this is all kinds of bad. If I had to through-shot anybody, I'd lose the flaming arrows. I definitely don't want to do that. I was hoping for a stunt. Oh, well. Okay, I can't do anything with the catapult. And I have to take out the shrimp of all of them. The fucking rock. Let's set you more on fire. Well, that was productive. see. And god damn it. She can't do anything now. Fuck. Oh, fucking hell. I can't even soak. God damn it. Alright, I might as well do that. Alright. Okay, you know what? I'm going to find out just to know if the blizzard attack actually can put out fires. Just bop up and down. Shit. And when Ellen's taking a shellacking down there. Okay. So, proof of concept, yes it can. I, however, don't want to waste it on that, so let's reload here. And in the process, maybe we can also take less damage. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think this fiasco has gone on long enough, so I think we'll save the second half of the fiasco for next time. So, thank you very much for joining me on this. And always remember, if your catapult is on fire, just go buy a Dairy Queen because a blizzard will put it out. So take care. Until we game again. Cut. Yep. It's on fire. Okay. All right, so yeah. I didn't want that to get too long, so yeah, we'll go ahead and take a intermission pause here. So, grab some food, drink, whatever, do what you gotta do, and I will see you in about 20-ish. Running, not running, running, not running. Make up your mind. Alrighty. Just get everything resituated. And we can get back to my imminent demise. Okay. Back to game. All right. And timer going. 3, 2, 1. I want my blizzard back, blizzard back, blizzard back, blizzard back. Chili blizzard-backed ribs. Don't let them defrost. Yep. I reloaded the save I did after testing to see if the blizzard would put out the fires, because I want the blizzard for more important things. You can definitely see what they are. But I also realized something that escaped my notice before. Actually, two things. Number one is the storm throat and it is a red cloak there bob back and forth. The dagger is in front of and behind the red cloak's tail. It's very interesting. The other thing is, while the blizzard did indeed put out the fires, it didn't actually save the catapult, because the blizzard damages everything in the area it lands in. So yeah, the blizzard destroyed the catapult in the process. Damn, sorry, gotta switch something here. Once again, I forgot to put the chat box up above everything before I went to the full screen. Alright, there we are. Okay, so now I'm going to see what I can do to salvage this, which the answer may be not a whole hell of a lot. But let's find out. So, check the situation again. I got Kennedy down there. Bunch of things coming up this way, but they're mainly stumps, the kind of things that are just going to kind of nickel and dime you to death. Okay. So, yeah, Lunellan's back to her health. All that bashing around never happened. So let's go. Okay, well, she was done. Alright, so that just leaves us with Median. You know what? We're going to put that blizzard to better use. Seriously. You fucking kidding me with that shit? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's try another experiment. Nope. Freezing the ground does not do shit to the fire. It's very questionable what freezing breath really does, except for direct damage, because I've had times where the enemies do slip on the ice, and I've had times where they just walk right the hell over it. But, oh, hell. Yeah, I got no idea. I got no clue what to do here. Yeah, let's just interfuse with the sticks. Why not? Okay, here we go with all the lunacy. And something is still hacking at the fence down there. Okay, but Lunellen did a better job of dodging this time. Oh, fuck. I knew that... Okay. Roast chicken, yay. Ooh. Ow. And the splinter skin killed it. Okay. In the midst of all that, I have no idea whether... Well, that... Okay, that's 12... Okay, this must have been where that invisible whatever it was. Okay. About done with this getting on things. Shit, I didn't think that would end the turn. Oh well. Okay, let's kill some monsters. You annoying prick. You unbelievable bastard. Okay, for a second they moved like I could target them. And then they get out of hand. Fucking. Alright, I'm just going to have to interfuse with this and try to prep it for a later attack. Oh, I'm not... Fuck. I thought I was in catapult range there. Shit. Well, you know, it's not a big rock, but... You know, rock's a rock. And you can't stop the rock. You know, or with your face, maybe. Okay, now seems a good time for Forest Will. Tree! Okay. Lunellen's taking a shellacking here. I definitely can't keep that up. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I'm far less happy than I should be. How long until this is cooldown 1? Okay. Yeah, she's still not doing great, but I'm at the. I should have let Kennedy take. That's the best I can do there. I should have let Kennedy take care of the terror bird, because she was going to be out of range of anything else. Oh man, this is not going well. I wish you could fly more than one time in the thing. Okay, first things first, we gotta get Median out of the way. And up where she can actually fucking do something. There we go. That's much more like it. Oh, shit, there's another one behind it. Okay. Well, in that case... Okay. Sanine, meanwhile, is going to head down this way. God damn it all. Okay. That's fine. Sanine can... I was about to say Sanine can take the damage, but, yeah. Okay, first things first, let's get Lunellen the hell off that space. Well, we got Wild Grasp going, might as well use it. And that's pinned. Okay, perfect. Okay, this is safe for Kennedy to come up. Can't get that, unfortunately, but she can get those two. Oh boy, Sanine is in a bad spot. Okay, you know what? If you're going to come at me, you're going to earn it. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding? You know, if I can only poison one, I might as well just shoot because I'm going to poison him anyway. That is such bullshit. Apparently I got a wall in the way I could barely see. As far as I can move that. Damn. No, I don't want to move. I want a fire leash. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. I got so much stuff I can't do because the enemies are away from me. And that catapult is literal toast. Okay, I can't advance higher because the darts will get a free shot at me. I can do, though. How much longer are you pinned? I don't know. Come on, stunt. God damn it. All right, they're both poisoned. That's good. Okay, you know what? There's no sense holding back here anymore. We need to get in and get this going. What? Oh, because I got to go through fire. God damn it. Oh, right. Now, established freezing breath does nothing. Okay, how about now? Yeah, I had to. Oh, okay. Okay. Slowly but surely, we're getting them down. Or possibly slowly, but slowly. Oh, Lord. Zero damage. Why'd you even bother telling me then? 3 damage and concussed. Oh, Sanine doesn't have a lot of places she can go. Damn it. Okay, well, one's twice as poisoned. I'm perfectly fine with that. And the goddamn dart is going to hit me again. God, it's the little fuckers that are just messing with me. Okay, but he can get around it, and hopefully this is the one he needs to deal with. Okay. Alright, immunity to damage. That's good. Fortunately, stepping off that target circle doesn't make me vulnerable. You bitch. I really thought that was going to kill it. I'm going to do at least some fucking damage to this thing. Thank you. Oh. I'm beginning to hurt. I am beginning to hurt. Okay, well, I got a free bite on the Gore Lord, so... And thankfully, the Gore Lord is now not a werewolf. It's actually just dead. Quick to the one life, to the one tile that isn't on fire, I know. Why did we have to have this battle in an oily rag factory? Shit. How more poisoned can this poor thing get? Holy effing shit. There we go. Kill that little fucker. Okay, back the fuck off. And here, rock the fuck on. So not only did I make it not, like, knock it back, but now it's going to be retreating too. I think I may be able to pull this through. It's entirely possible I may have spoken too soon, but you never know. Oh, you dick. I don't know where the fuck I can go. Every place that gives me, or almost every place that gives me ember arrows is going to set my ass on fire. I don't need my furry ass aflame. Oh, good. One of them's dead. I think you two might be the only ones left. Stalking, stalking, stalking. Stalking, stalking, stalking. Poison, poison, poison. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Midian is literally trapped. She has no goddamn place to go. Okay, well, never mind. She actually does. She has no place to go where she can actually help somebody, I don't think. And I would like to point out that most of her is made of frost. So this must be like absolute fucking torture. Gran's made it mostly of stone. What the fuck does he care? Yep. I can get both of them. Ooh, and a stunt. Oh, yeah. And he's going to die from poison damage on the next turn. Hot damn. Literally. I cannot believe I pulled that off. Holy shit. Brooch of Chivalry plus 0.5 armor. Okay, fire department can come in and put the everything out. Wow, I didn't realize Sanine's armor was that low. Yeah, she's definitely going to get that. Silverhorn Mystic. Oh, I don't even need to look. Humanist, shards. Active, Shardnado. Somewhere Smokey Bear is crying. Hey, to be fair, I didn't light a single one of the... Well, I lit a couple. But I did not light the majority of those fires. That was only them. Only them could have prevented forest fires. Anyway, no, I definitely want humanists for advanced infusions, shards, Shardnado. Shardnado is so fucking awesome. Dust ripples on the sun, noise dies among the acorns. Jaeger. Hope this was worthy of your wall, love. The Wall King Ellenwell bled his last on. Does feel like something. The ancient wall, strong-bound wall, doesn't fail them. Old that old wall, you did good work here, thank you. In a few days, they'll head home. Don't you find that humbling, Stone Fox? Feed me, feed me, feed me. Feed the fox. Feed the fox. Shardnado, this Friday on Sci-Fi, yes indeed. We're all going to die in Shardnado. I'm going to use that line again, I guarantee you. Okay. Okay, there was no pilot in that deck. I'm sure it will come. Oh, but the Gore Lord's got... okay, so the stumps don't do extra damage anymore. And the Gore Lord's got some debuffs. I'm like that. Wednesday Live. Hi. Hello and welcome. Welcome to the wonder that is Wildermyth. And the wonder that I can get anything done. During the years of peace, Sharon disappeared for a while, saying they had distances to wander and worries that needed to be put to rest. What returned in their place, it was hard to know. They claimed that they were here to see their oaths fulfilled. Joria cobbled together a proud little structure atop the summit of the righteous. I wouldn't say it does us justice, but at least you know you're somewhere special. You can call me Monday if you want. Okay. Any day ending in Y, is that an option? That's all good. I think honestly I'll stick with Wednesday because it's appropriate since that's when I broadcast. Rumors abound that Lee has reunited with her first love and started a family, yet somehow she has remained with the Sisterhood of Embers this whole time. Yep. Amazing things a doppelganger will do for you. Grenkin never tired of challenging the tavern patrons to arm wrestling matches. I'm guessing that's something exclusive to Scorpion. It would make sense. Elenvir took up with a soft-hearted man who lived at the edge of Toughlawn. And you will subscribe and like. Thank you so much. That is so awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it more than you know. Elenvir took up with a soft-hearted man who lived at the edge of Toughlawn, presided over by a tough crowd. One would patch the roof, one would weed the garden, and Elenvir marveled at how fulfilled she felt by his side. Over time, Lunellen grew to recognize that no one walked the earth quite like she did. No one looked quite like she did. No shit. So she sometimes found herself sleeping among those who did. Hello, trees. I don't remember you being quite so looming and bony. Well, if you think the trees are bony, you ought to hang out with Sharon more often. Whoops. Might storm soon. You get old, you know. You start to feel it in your joints. Yeah, I get that too. Okay, how do you get that? Miss, you are literally a thunderstorm in person form. How in the hell do you have joint problems when there's a storm? You ought to have, like, your joints ought to be feeling better when it storms. The fuck? Seriously. I get a feeling that's just because of age. It had nothing to do with theme. Otherwise, Yeah. Lunellen became an honored guest at the local lumber yard. Oh dear. Um, Lunellen became an honored guest at the local lumber yard, though she was always a little suspicious of the eager sparkle in the owner's eyes. um, um, Lunellen, I wouldn't hang around that place if the word quota comes up. You can find yourself some kid's treehouse. Okay, done. Okay, now everybody's favorite part, the in between chapter transformations. Scorpion legs, so 0.3 speed, many legs, 4 to 7 damage to shred, and inflicting concussion on stunt. Yes, please. Sanine, I think this is the last one she has, Crowhead. Pecks a nearby foe with a crow beak, inflicting blind on stunt. But yes, I think that will do it for her. And I think that's the first time I've had a complete crow person. Hill leg, minus 0.8 speed, but plus 0.5 armor. Foothill stomp. Gran stomps the ground, inflicting concussion on anyone around. So I'll have to make it a point to have Gran be much more in the front of things to be able to take advantage of that. Joria, Shadow Leg. Plus 1 speed. When Joria leaves a tile, there is a 33% chance to create a shadow energy zone, giving plus 2 potency to any ally on it. So I'll have I think it's now plus 2 because she has 2 legs, and I'll have to make a more concerted effort to keep an eye out on those things. Elm Soul Leg, minus 0.8 speed, plus 0.5 armor. Now that's interesting. I guess because it's a tree, I mean, it's not like Lord of the Rings, Well, I guess it is like Lord of the Rings. Even the trees walked in that fucking movie. Lunellen can make her body harden, gaining immunity to all damage until the start of her next turn. Similar to what Gran can do. So, very nice. Frost Leg. Minus 0.2 speed, plus 0.5 armor, so I'm getting a lot of people slowing down, but they're toughening up. Frost Wall. Immunity to... Yeah, okay. Same thing. Alright. Now let's see real quick if I want to update anything. As I mentioned, there are going to be a few people that I'm not going to be actively putting in combat next time around. Anything that reduces spell damage is an automatic no. Why the hell would I want to put a Mystic in... Let's see, what's which failing? She becomes hidden. If I remember right, a lot of the things she has with the 2 shadow arms are good for close up, so I think I want to hold on to the armor for that. If she's going to be up close and personal, to take advantage of that. Yeah, Wednesday, I don't know if you're seeing some of these things for the first time, but yeah, Some of these things are nightmare fuel, and they're the heroes. Okay, I have to look over and see if the Smoker's mod that gave the extra armors is actually still active. Because I think the point of it might have been to give everything a 1, 2, 3, but I could be wrong about that. Um, the problem I have with a lot of the armor here, there's so much of a trade off on everything. You know, unlike the basic weapons where you can go 1, 2, 3, and it's an improvement for each level. This, yeah, the armor, it really kind of goes all to hell sometimes. Let's see what this is real quick. That's a wand. Okay, so now she doesn't have an offhand thing anymore. The only reason Joria does is because she had it before I futzed around with her anatomy. Okay, why in the hell? Explain this to me. Why in the hell do you have armor for mystics that lowers their magical stats? Hey. I I don't get it. I mean, like it's bumping. Some of these things are bumping up armor and warding and block. It's like, I don't know. It's like Elven Chain or something like that, or Mage Armor or whatever. But yeah. Huh. Okay, this is possible. It ain't magic. Well, it's shitty magic. It's like a it's like Penn and Teller when they were just starting out. Okay, this actually increases spell damage. She never hits a stunt anyway. Ranged accuracy is better, warding is better. Armor is lessened, but now that she has the chance to be invincible and she has that frost shield, I think this will compromise nicely. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and but I'm sure as hell not going to call it an Ember Gown. There you go. Fits the frost theme better. Okay. She's taken care of. Everything she's got's level 2, so we'll just leave that alone. She's a powerhouse on her own anyway, so. So let's see, Sanine. Okay, armor goes up. Ranged accuracy goes up, dodge goes up, but warding and potency go down. I have to think about that one. That's a little better. All right, I know how bad this next chapter is going to be. I gotta up her somehow. Okay. All right, you know what? I'll go with that. I find it interesting. It's called Ghost Traff, but it doesn't give you any bonus for being hidden. Wee bit of false advertising there, I think. Okay. What about Gran? Can we... This is why I wish there was a third version of each of these things. Oh no, I can't have him in negative speed. Fuck that noise. And I can't have him losing damage either. Okay, so be it. Alright. I'd say this is as powerful as everyone's going to get. So... Okay, so we are going to head into the 7th and final chapter next time. So in the meantime, thank you for joining me, and always remember, keeping yourself between two walls isn't necessarily the best thing. Just make sure you bring a Sharpie so you can be guaranteed to leave your mark. Take care. Until we game again. Cut. Wednesday, if you're not familiar with my streams, I plan out videos for later and I divide them up as I'm going. So that's why if it's like in the middle of, it seems like in the middle of a stream I'm suddenly stopping, that's why. Okay. All right. I need a quick swig of water. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Wildermyth, last chapter and worse. We have just finished chapter 6 and we are about to start the 7th and final chapter of the game. And as we see, an emperor reigns over the Drauven now. Which kind of implies that there wasn't an emperor reigning over them before, but, hey, I don't get involved in politics. What do I know? The emperor came from elsewhere. His captains flanked him. His soldiers all bore his scale brand. Whatever Drauv lords he met, he melted their lands and legends, poured them into his golden pool. Wow, that's kind of metal. Domination, that's the word for what he brought here. A flame might struggle to climb its first matchstick, but when it's grown, it will eat anything with voracious ease. Deep. And that's where the story is. And here's where the story ends. It's that little souvenir of a terrible year. That in another yondering, he fought a bitter struggle against human heroes, against other Drauven, and he eventually won, and now, like a wildfire, he's burned his way here. California? I'm sorry, I apologize. A Drauven Emperor, it's the kind of thing you feel like you're doomed to face someday, and you seem very happy about it. He's out there. Along with the truth. Get Mulder and Scully. Yeah, he is out there. Far out, man. Putting folks out of their homes, brutalizing whoever stands against him. He's starting to have holdings uncomfortably nearby. Kennedy relates the trail news she's gathered. The Emperor has a palace, it's said, erected in some secreted. Well, that was a Freudian slip, wasn't it? Yeah. Secreted in some far reach of the hills and mountains. Finding it shouldn't be difficult, but the road will likely be blocked with forts and forces, and nooks and crannies and Thomas's English muffins. A known Drauven position is situated close enough to be vulnerable. That will be their gateway into the Emperor's lands. Fall will bring violence. Or possibly fail. One thing it will not bring is readable text. The shadows deepen. All monster groups will draw an extra monster card in every battle. Okay. So, as we do with everything, the first thing we see is the overworld map. And as usual at the start of the chapter, we are scattered hither and yon for no conceivable reason. And I apologize for the choppiness there. I'm not quite sure what's causing that. Everything was running fine up to this point, I guess when the whole world is revealed. But as you can see, we have got a whole shitload of terrain to deal with. And the one good thing is, to my knowledge, this is not under a time limit. But the difficulty is in trying to keep all this stuff in some semblance of control. What makes this a big problem are the infestations here right next to us, friendly land, especially this one where I somehow didn't build any fortifications. Shit. And this one where I didn't build enough. And this one where I didn't build any. Well, kibbles and dicks. Okay. Now, fortunately, I have a strategy for this. Now, as usual, at the beginning of the chapter, we are going to be able to get another recruit, which will bring the total of our party to 13. Now, what I am going to do, I am going to divide the party into 3 groups. There will be 5 each in the first 2 groups, consisting of essentially veteran party members, and the one I chose among the newer ones, who I thought was the best equipped and the best to balance things out for what I needed. Well, hopefully 13 won't be unlucky in this case. The remaining 3 will be just enough to go around and scout out these lands and patrol them without getting ambushed. Their job will be to keep the infestations under control, to mine the resources, build the fortifications, so that the main groups of heroes can keep it as active as possible. Now, hopefully that strategy is going to work okay. So let's get started on it. So the first thing we're going to do is the recruit opportunity. And in order to do this, I'm going to combine it with the 2 people. I'm going to use the 2 people, rather, who are eventually going to be teaming up with that recruit to be the cleanup crew. You're welcome, Rick. So basically, once they're done getting the new recruit ready, they can get off on their job and take care of things. The other 5 I'm going to split up and send to opposite sides of the continent. And they're going to start attacking things going inward. Okay, so as you can see, Elmveer is one of the people I chose to be to do the cleanup. The main reason I put her on this team is because I already have a hunter set up for each of the 2 main groups. So I really don't need another hunter. She's also not as far along as one of the other characters are. And the other one is going to be Lee, or her doppelganger, whichever one we have now. And the reason I chose her, I have suitable warriors for both of the groups. So I don't need to have another warrior doing backup. As you might have concluded from this, that would leave Minnie as the remainder of the newer members of the group. She is going to be going with one of the two groups of 5 because I wanted to have both groups with 2 mystics. And by bringing her along, this fulfills that. So Lee and Elmveer are going to team up with this new person, and they are going to take care of that. So we'll get them going. And let's see. In the meantime, we are going to start somebody over here with one of the groups. Now, I'm going to just clear everybody out here. Okay, so I balanced these groups as best I could based on how I've been playing them through the game, what kind of advantages they have versus, love, rivalries, that kind of stuff, and what I think would give me the 2 most balanced parties, or at least the 2 parties where I'd have the most potential to do things. So, group number 1 will consist of Kennedy, Median, because those 2 don't go anywhere without each other. Gran, he's going to be the muscle, and of course, where Gran goes, so does Lunellen. Now, the final person in this group, which actually changes things a little bit for me to a good way, is Chayron. Originally, I thought, because I didn't have the mod successfully working, that I was going to lose their hunter abilities with the bow. Now I'm going to have them, along with their skeletal abilities, which are fucking awesome. As a matter of fact, by the way, I'm very seriously contemplating putting everyone through their full transformations before the end of this, so I can try to show off their abilities and such. But also that way, when this ends and they become legacy heroes, they're full themed. Okay, so this is your first team for Greed, and they are going to head over and deal with that. Now, since we were doing the pincer attack, this other group is going to head over here. And that is Sanine, Joria, Krenken, Minnie, and Sandera. All told, I think a pretty good spread of talent. If I'm lacking a little bit in one area, I would say it's the Mystics. But if Minnie happens to catch a theme along the way, I think that'll definitely help. And Joria's shadow abilities will help make up for that. But overall, I feel pretty confident in this. Okay, so everyone's got their task. Everyone knows what they're going to do. Yeah, break! So now we just see who gets where, when. Okay, I misread that where it said aloof leader. Like the new recruit was Adolf Leader. No, thank you. Okay, well, we know what we're going to do first. And yes, I am going to take away the chin fur. There we go. So I got a bunch of new hairstyles to play with. Kind of looks like Alanis Morissette a little bit. Or maybe that does. I'm trying not to make her emo. Oh, I think. Oh, okay. The Sigourney Weaver. Unfortunately, this character is not really going to be seeing combat, so there's no get away from her, you bitch. Oh my god. That's so nuts, I love it. Oh my god, she's a flower child. I'm going to look back on this like years later whenever I boot up Wildermyth again and be like, what the fuck was I drinking? Like Ewan McGregor. There we go. I swore to myself I was definitely going to have glasses on her. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Griffey. Wow, that's a. What the hell? Mild heart, nostalgic, integrity. I'm just checking something. Okay. We'll have her get lucky. We're up all night to good fun for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. The decisive intellectual. And yet she chose that haircut. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that'll work. Storybook hero. Oh, forgot. Double E's. Damn it. Oh well. If you like that one, there's a 3-part series on the Great Hunt of Heartbrood that's top-notch. Do you have the blade and the root? Nobody have green eggs and ham. We do, but good luck getting a hold of it. Someone's always reading it. Let's read over their shoulder. Someone. I've meandered through these books so many times, content to imagine myself in fairy tales. People didn't actually tame gods or traverse the country to fight a dark priestess, right? But then the Sisterhood of Embers comes into being, and I don't know, maybe people do. Maybe I could. Maybe you could. Nah. Don't worry if you don't feel battle ready right this minute. We can arrange for someone to train you up. It sounds intriguing. I'm going to train her as a mystic, because it does give me a possibility to get the celestial thing. Even though, like I said, it's not necessarily my aim. But it would be nice to have someone set up with that legacy. And Lee is still... okay, she's 30 days away, so she's going to be able to participate in the last, I don't know, quarter of it. Okay. All right, now how many are there? Okay, all 5. Really? Okay, but not all of you were there. Okay, good. At least 3 of you are there. That's good. Okay, Grenkin, Joria, Sanine. Okay, so Sandera and Minnie are the ones still that have to get there. I see Minnie creeping up. Okay, I see how I do it. Okay, so there are only 2 there. I cannot start patrolling until one more person gets there. Greenhorn Mystic. Let's see. I'll give her open mind. Always want to keep an open mind about things. Now, I probably should get her some made. Let me start that sentence over. I probably should get some things made for her. Because even though I'm not necessarily planning on having her involved in combat, you never know. Especially if an opportunity comes up. In that case, there's going to be no choice. Okay. See where we're going with this shit again. Okay. Let's just do that. It'll be a nice straight upgrade. Kestrel Wing. Nice. Okay, and we'll give her a better staff. She already has a level 2 one, that's nice. Let's see. Damage, stunt damage, spell damage, and block. How big was the spell damage? Same damage. Same. Okay. Blech. Well, then again, now that I have that mod mostly working, it shouldn't freaking matter. Let's change the name, though. Myth Pine Cane. That's a cool name for a leaf-based staff. I like that. Okay. Good on you, game. You finally got past the ridiculous. Okay. Now, patrolling this place is going to be kind of a futile effort. Can we all get there, please? Okay, so I'm going to have the three that are on here put some defenses up. And fortunately, Lee has a labor bonus, which is definitely nice. And they actually make a pretty rounded out party themselves. Got a warrior, hunter, and a mystic. Did that by total mistake, but whoa, hold it. Where in the fuck are you three going? Just where in the shit do you think the three of you are going? Why did they do it? Huh? Why did the fuck up at the die? Okay, time the fuck out. God damn, you know, I mean, I worried that this might have been boring for some people. Now apparently even my adventurers are wandering off. What in the ever-loving shit? Get your scrawny asses back there. I must have missed something. Like maybe it had. Like maybe there were profiles there and I got confused about who was where. Not out of the realm of possibility for me. Okay. So that is good. Let's see, is there any other place that needs shoring up? The smithery probably will. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to have the three of you go and scout this tile, but you're not actually going to fight anything. God help me if there's a hidden clock on this, but I'm pretty sure there is not. All right, everybody's in one place. Hallelujah. Okay, let's beat some people up. Burden of beasts, field of statuary, settling nerves, the eater. I don't remember if Burden of Beasts is a transformation one or not, but obviously I don't want to do that. Let's try Houses in the Heights. Roofs peak above the edge of the cliffs where the old threshery still stands. The dull quiet tells a dreadful story. Alright, taking bets. Which gives out first, my lungs or my legs? Which one of the 6, Grankin? I call legs. Okay, the being who is mostly shadow, who presumably doesn't have, like, lungs like most people. And then we have the scorpion woman with 6 legs to her. Oh boy. Some of these get really ridiculous when you have certain themes. Chi-chi. I'm just kidding though, I'm not really tired. Anyway, I get that this is what you do. You build high, make it hard just to reach you. Way it sounds though, someone did reach them, and it didn't end pretty. Sanine doesn't quite listen. Her eyes comb the hillside. Until something catches them. A worm. Hey, Sanine. Anyone else here, little bit in her own head, you think? What? Don't die without me. But wait. Grenkin catches up to Sanine on a nearby ledge. Thought I spotted something. Guess you did. Dark, this opening leads into the hill. That's an awkward sentence. Going further than they can see. Weak drafts wander in and out. A shrouded cave. This place could be veined with unknown passages. You two kissing on a ledge? Come down. Pretty sure they're lovers, if I remember right. It's hard to tell after a while. There's noise along the path, which I'm deciding to tell you, I guess. Cave. Yeah? And what, is that a good thing you're saying? It probably goes somewhere. If it doesn't, I'll figure it out quick. Said you heard noises up trail? Mm-hmm. Scraping sort of noises. No definite clue as to what they mean, though. Try the tunnel, continue up the steps. I can always force a roll. An awkward sentence in Wildermyth? I can't hardly not to believe such some. Let's see. Continue up the steps, or try the tunnel. You can't find a tunnel, then not go in the tunnel. Yep. Ask any trapped miner that. They'll agree. Spelunker Minnie. I'll have to start calling her. The way winds and branches, forcing decisions in the dark. You okay, darling? Stepped in something weird. Weirder than you? Or something that was there got stepped in by something weird? Everyone's breathing is really noisy. Are we getting somewhere? A warrior's intuition, you have to trust it. Grenkin presses on, speeding up, almost reckless by the end. And finally, Greek. Nice little shack. Someone's workshop? Abandoned, seems like, which is probably good for us. Good, I guess. What do you mean by that? Outside, the silence is incomplete. Thumps, growls, and snuffling noises. Snuffing. No, it's nothing fuckatash. Noses. God. It means we're probably surrounded, but we may have the element of surprise. There's good materials here, sitting unused. We shouldn't just leave them to the dust. Wouldn't be right. Heartwood's 1, okay. And I'm guessing this will probably give the Mystics some stuff to play with. All heroes begin combat in Grey Plane. Okay. Oh no. Not okay. There is nothing here that makes me happy. Not Not a goddamn thing. Ah, damn, didn't go far enough. But I can get a couple. She's a woman called Sting. It's just poisoned him more. Snip, snip. Ah, excuse me. Damn it. Pardon my sniffliness. Cut that. Quick zap. And the nothing, absolutely nothing like a wolf does Wolf Called. Let's see. I'll get a discus ready. I can use that too. Now hopefully they actually come through this way. And you can play with what's left. I swear the alarms in this always sound like somebody farting on a timpani. Haha. That's good. I don't like the Bogmore. I don't remember what it does. I just know I don't like it. It's probably something bad. Okay, that's definitely bad news. Yeah, now's a good place for that. Zot, 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 and a stunt just to send him home with a shine. Fart on Timpany is the town. Is that anywhere near Stratford upon Avon? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Stratford upon Avon is where all those cosmetics come from. Oh, and by doing that, Sinine now has a shadow energy bonus. Nice. Unfortunately, there's nothing left to hit right now. A little too far. Damn. Okay, just hold court then. And first one of those things. Knowing Shakespeare's humor, yes, absolutely it would be. Yeah, you ever think some of Shakespeare's humor is raunchy? You ought to read the Canterbury Tales. Man, Chaucer, some of the stuff he wrote. Holy shit. Okay, let's see. Okay, we can get a couple. Good times. Does she still have the... Oh, no, she doesn't have the shadow energy anymore. Well, bummer. Ah, god damn it, I can't throw the moss without hitting Sneen. Alright then. Okay, I got an idea. I just want to fly. Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. Yeah, I quoted Sugar Ray. What of it? Yeah, I'm much more worried about the Gorgon than anything else. Okay. Well, that leaves the path clear for Sandera to get some more of that wonderful lightning out. And that's where I was hoping it was going to go. What to do with Joria, though? Let's see, Dread Harvest. Joria suck the soul of a foe. If she kills it, she consumes its soul to heal 1 HP for each shadow limb she has and inflicting concuss on stunt. Compulsion. Joria briefly interfuses with an enemy and forces it to move where she pleases. Hypnotic Gaze. Hypnotizes an enemy for 1 turn, lose all actions. Yeah, you're pretty healthy. I think we'll just have you stay where you are. But in the meantime, we are going to do... let's see. Yeah, I think it's more important to get rid of you. Excuse me. And I don't think... twice in one night, yeah. And I don't think... quit licking her tits. Come on, man. That's just not right. Do not me too my characters, goddamn you. I'm immediately worried if that was offensive to anybody. If it was, I apologize. I never know anymore. Okay. That's many legs, this thing. Just get up and kick, 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 kick. Damn. Okay, I'll just get my discus from here then. Fuck! Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Set it on fire. When all else fails, good cleansing fire. Ew. I'm not cleaning that up. Static shock. Well, great choice attacking her. I see the other Gorgon in there in the... Yeah, if it's only one, might as well shoot it, because I'll inflict poison anyway. And if there's anything else in there, it would have come out. I do like the fact that you can move through occupied spaces in this. Oh, right in front of the poor bench, too. Yeah! And Grenkin is now as high ranked as she can get. That is awesome. Oh, that is awesome. Let's see. Soul splitting. When Joria takes damage for each infused object, 1 point is prevented and the object takes 2 damage instead. Elementalist Advanced. Fire does not burn out. Wood, Splinter Salvo, Liquid, Infernal Rain. Excuse me. Aid once per combat. Grant health. Okay. Earth Scribe, Bone Wall. Wall has more HP. Further distance. Rock Shield increased from +3 to +5. Armor Warding and Temp Health for each infused stone increased from 1 to 2. My gut says aid. I really would like to have the Earth Scribe update, but my gut says aid. Update, upgrade. I tried to say upgrade and update, and it somehow became update. Update County. Oh, okay, the thing is, Median has aid, but I don't think anyone else in this party does, and I gotta have that, so as much as I want Earth Scribe, I need to have aid. Bloodhorn Mystic. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, Vine Wrench upon interfusing with a tree and a gray plane. Bard, be nice for the stunt chance. Let's see. Mythweaver, Garb. Strict. Having that in better interfuse range and withdrawal as a free action, that can definitely help. So let's go ahead and do that. And this is Grenkin's last update. Let's see. Raider is a swift action. Grenkin can start a fire on an empty tile. Break a piece of nearby scenery, or adjacent scenery, dealing 5 damage to all foes adjacent to it. 2 reaction strikes per turn. Engage. Battle Dance upgrade. After hitting with a non-swift melee attack, if Grenkin still has actions left, she can move up to half her speed as a free action. I think Raider might be fun to play with. Shield. Now you notice, since I did that mod, having something in the offhand, hand, is actually a viable option. Though I'm not sure why it's not a viable option for Sanine. I don't know. Yeah, he's already got a shield, so... Yeah, I don't want to replace that because the potency's going to take a dive. Okay, we'll just salvage it. You really hope by now you get better stuff than that. Forest Greaves. You get the sense that the Forest Greaves. Forest Greaves? What sort of bonus do those give? Could use some extra speed myself. Nice meta there. I'm not saying anything about it. I mean the general disposition of the woods. There is an invisible sadness. You know, out of everybody, I would expect Lunellen to be the one to bring this up, but I don't know. Bird in the forest, why not? Sad woods. Well, I've always thought music was a good medicine for sadness. Or we could sing and... Oh, we could sing and sing, sure. I don't know. Forests last ages longer than a person. I should stop worrying. Well, now I'm worried. Lightning Girl's sad. Okay, and so now we have a Bartoth for the Gorgons, and I'm hoping that I never have to see that, because I don't know if there are actually any more Gorgon infestations around here. Let's see. Deepus, Thrixel, Drauven, 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 no idea, Drauven. Okay, so yeah, it might not even ever be a concern. Okay. Well then, yeah. So now that that's taken care of and the plan's well underway, let's go ahead and lay down a save, and we will continue this next time around. So thank you once again for joining me, and you know, always remember, despite what your dungeon master told you, sometimes it's okay to split the friggin' party. So take care. Until we game again. Cut. Okay. Well, that one ran long, but what a surprise. Okay. As usual, my paranoid second save. Okay. And I'll probably keep experimenting with some things through the week. But of course, we will end with the traditional reading of the patrons: Mike Panza, Rick in Baltimore, Viceroy Scorn, Diode, Jumpy Cat, Shin Majin, and the post-production contributions of Matthew Carr Anderson, and the sheer wonderfulness that is all of my Lycanthro fans. So I'm glad a couple of new people were able to come into the chat. Wednesday Live, Baxter Bunny. Good to see you. Joseph, Scorn, Misfit, Rick. I'm just looking over the chat. Joseph. Mab Moro was here too, yeah. I'm just making sure there's nobody I accidentally forgot about, because so many people were here, man. This was great. So thank you to everyone. Whether it was your first time here or you've been here multiple times, every time is awesome to me. I value each and every one. And to let you know, as far as streams go, I'm going to continue doing strictly Wildermyth streams until the end of the game, and at which point I'll figure out what I'm going to do after that. And the usual stuff for the weekend, Portrait of Ruin and something. I got to figure out something to do. But anyway, thank you as always for being here. Thank you for all of your awesome, wonderful support. I should stop saying awesome. I'm not the Miz. I don't have to say that everything is awesome. But thank you very much for everything, and helping make this something great to do. So thank you very much. Everyone be well and take care until we game again.